Hello again, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's Mobile Mechanics, and I have come to look at a Volkswagen Crafter tipper, and it's got a flashing glow plug light. So let's have a look inside. We have exhaust filter and the flashing symbol there. So just connect up the OBD point there. Okay, we're going to be using the Launch Euro Tab 2 here, and if we go to VW, you'll see two different types, VW and then VW commercial vehicles. So we're going to pick that one and press OK. Right, we're going to have a look at the diagnostic system. So you can have two choices here, system topology, or you can change how it looks to this menu here. And let's just press smart detection, so it's going to go through all of them. So we're just going to enter the engine electronics, go to read code, let's see what we have. Soot accumulation, same one again as the last time. Coolant pump B, O2 signal rich, terminal 30s open circuit. So let's clear and see what stays. Of course it's that one for the particle filter there. Now we're going to start it back up and see if the O2 sensor and all of that terminal 30 stuff is going to come back. Now we'll do a rescan. Coolant pump again. Okay, don't ask me why, but have a look at this. Got the plug there. You can see the tab. Trying to get the phone down there. Let me see if I can get you on a position where you can see. You can see the tab on the plug there. It's not pushed all the way over. So if I give the plug a pull, it just comes out. Again, this is sort of, I don't know why it's someone been touching this, but now you can hear that thing. No, it's not. Got a problem with the plug, maybe. There we go. It's pushed all the way in now. And it's tight. Clear the codes again. Then we'll start it back up again. Let it run for a minute. Read the codes. And it's gone. Would you believe that the water pump, the plug wasn't plugged in properly? So now we can go on to the data stream and we're going to get the differential pressure up. And we'll just tick all of those items there. And we'll go to read. So we've got 20 HPA, which is 20 millibars on idle, which is high.
Always wanting to watch football.
Offset is okay, 0, 0. We've got voltage on it. So let's switch it off. Let's see if we're getting a 0 reading. So we're getting around about 2 HPA there on when the ignition's off. So maybe the sensor needs adaptions as well a little bit. So I'm going to go into basic settings on this, search for differential pressure, adaption of the differential pressure sensor there. Oh, what have I done? I've gone back. Adaption of the, yep, press OK. So that's finished correctly there, it says, so I take it that's done. Now we can stop, go back. And now we shall go to, see if we can find for the, take that one off, DPF parameter or particle filter. Reset and learn values of the particle filter. parameter. Oh yeah, what we didn't do is see how many revs, how high it is on acceleration. But yeah, anyway, it's high enough on an idle. It's 20 millibars on idle, which normally should be under 5, I'd say. So let's reset the learn values of the particle filter before we clean it, just because it will allow us to give the car some revs and get it out of limp mode if we want to take it for a test drive. So let's do that. Press OK. Adjust. Cannot be executed. So let's try that again. Let's press stop. Okay, so we got the voltage up there on the engine, and that has managed to do that, finish correctly. So now that should allow us to go back and clear the codes. So let's go back to this. Enter. That should allow us to clear that code. Clear the fault code. Yes. Now you got no DTCs. Let's go back in and read it again just to be sure. Right. Now, if we start the engine up, at least temporarily, we should have no flashing symbol. Yep. So now we can get it cleaned out. And he's also got an airbag light on there as well. So while we're getting the rest of the stuff ready, we'll let that finish through a scan there, and we'll see if we can do anything simple to turn off his airbag light, and we'll try and do that as well. So underneath the engine here, we have this differential pressure sensor just right there. I'll tank it down to it properly over the coolant bottle. And I need to clean my van out. So we're going to use today, turn the lights on in here. Yep. We're going to use today some of the Launch UK fluid again. So when she goes into the pressurized gun, we're going to have this hooked up to our compressor, so it'll blow it in at some high pressure into the DPF. Get this filled up, and we're going to do this at 50-50 with some deionized water. Now you can use normal water if you want, but you know what people say. Deionized water is just a little bit better, takes out all of the impurities out of the water and prevents rusting and stuff like that. Okay, you probably know the drill by now. Out comes my pry tool. This is used for these little plastic grommet, and we're just going to get that right under there, push it in hard, and we can push that down nice and even without damaging the differential pressure sensor there. Now we've got the hose connected up to our pressurized gun, which is right here. You can buy these on the Launch UK website. And now we just connected up our hose airline there from the compressor, which we've got 8 millibars of pressure going in, but this gun is regulated. I can't remember on the booklet. I'm sure it's regulated down to about 2 bars of pressure of what it pushes in, or something like that anyway. So we're going to press it now and we'll get the fluid pushed in there. So that's going in there, along the tube, and into the pressure sensor hose. Okay, so we'll put 50% of that bottle in there, and we're going to let that settle for 15 minutes, and then we'll start the engine up and we'll push the other half in as well. Okay, we'll start the engine up now. It's been a while, and we'll get the rest of the fluid pumped in there. So just pull that out now. Turn the engine off. Got a little bit of frothy action going on there. So we'll start the engine up just so a little bit of that just blows out of the sensor tubes there. Then we can connect the sensor tube back up. So we'll start it back up. And we'll just wait a few seconds there until that's finished blowing that crap back out. You can see there it's pushing some soot back out of that pipe there. Then we can get it connected back up. Engine running now. We're going to go back in and read some live data again. Differential pressure. And we're going to rev the engine up. So we got currently 300. So we'll just hold some revs on it until we can see that coming down to an acceptable level. Ideally, I'd like to see it under 50, but anything under 80 is considered okay. So we'll wait until we can see if we can get that low enough like that. We're just holding the revs at 2,500. And we'll see that gradually coming down there. Gradually. I'll put the window up just in case you can't really hear me very good. So we're just going to hold the res at 2.5 until we can see that go down to an acceptable level there. Sometimes it'll stay on a high number for a couple of minutes until the actual temperature reaches up and it starts pushing it out. Slowly dropping there. Let's see where we are. 60, 57. It's jumping around a bit now. The engine's misfiring. It's not been looked after, this truck. Definitely could do with a fuel filter, you can feel it. It's jumping around, misfiring. Okay, the DPF's in a good enough position where it needs to be. And we've just done a scan for the airbag there. It says a front center belt tensioner. So that would be this center seat here. You know, it might be worthwhile checking under the seat to see if they've pulled any of the wires out again. Alright, so you can see there we're trying to clear that code. Go back, read it. Give it a couple of seconds, go back in, read it again. Code is back. And would you look at that again? It's the vehicle of many loose connections. Let's get that pushed in properly where it should be. That was just dangling there like that, so obviously someone's caught it at some point. Right, let's try that again. Do a clear on the code. Let's wait around for a minute. No airbag fault, come back. Give it another read. 0 codes. Do it again. 0 codes. So that's the airbag light gone. Don't ask me why. You got one loose connection there, one under the bonnet there, so I don't know if someone's been messing around with the vehicle or what's been going on, but anyway, we have got to the bottom of it. That's all those lights gone. We've taken it now on a little test drive and it seems to be fine, but I would recommend it needs a service. You can feel the engine sort of fluctuating when you're accelerating it. Definitely needs a fuel filter. So that's it, one VW Crafter pickup truck fixed. See you on our next video. Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's, and I'm looking today behind me here at a VW Crafter. It's got a block DPF. So if you want to see me doing it, head over to my YouTube channel, click on my TikTok profile here. You can go straight to my YouTube channel. All my videos are going to be on there.